Hi family. This is Savion, where I'm living at the moment in Israel. Today is Halloween, the 31st of October, and all of the tension in the Middle East is still going on, but as you can see, it's an absolutely beautiful day, and you wouldn't even know that we're in the same country that all that stuff was happening. Okay, so Mum should be happy about that. Anyway, this is the house where I'm living, and I'll give you a bit of a tour. Let's go inside. This house apparently was built by some people who made their fortune with smoked salmon, or something like that. So when we first came here, there was a very big fish motif, and like everything was the colour of salmon, and there's fish on the doorknobs. Strange. My office where I work is just down here where this crazy clown is looking out the window. Well, let's just go for a little walk around the backyard. It's easy to get lost in this place, actually. It's quite big. We've actually got a tennis court and a basketball court down here, which are about to be resurfaced, I suppose, so we can use them. It needs a bit of work. So this is one of the many fruit trees in our backyard, which apparently you plant to get cheaper water bills or something. This is a pecan tree, where pecans come from. So this is the nice big swimming pool that I was using to cool down during the very hot summer night. A cow and her calf. My boss is a bit of an eccentric, I suppose, because he's bought a couple of cows for the backyard that are made out of fiberglass. And you know its name? Do you know it's chained down? It's my room. As you can see, I've got a beautiful view out the window. That's where the cows are. I should introduce the people of our company. This is what we were given, what is it, Jewish New Year or something? Okay, they're just in early October, I'm not sure what the exact day is. But we celebrate Jewish New Year and everyone gets a present. It's kind of like Christmas, and families get together and have big dinners and stuff like that. And we were given a little present along with this card, which basically shows everyone in our team. And the present was some nice Israeli wine. So it's not normally something you associate with Israel, but they actually have pretty good wine here, Dad. So this is my bathroom, and check out the light fixtures in here. Don't ask, I have no idea what that is. This is basically my room. It's where I spend my sleeping time. Most of my time is spent downstairs in our movie theatre when I'm watching TV, or in my office when I'm actually doing work. And that's pretty much what I do here. But anyway, yeah, this is... But these guys are a little bit spooky at night time, actually, when the house is empty and the lights are off and I'm walking up the stairs and I've never seen them before and they're sitting over here. Yeah, freaked out a bit, actually. There is actually a rarely used lift for people who can't be bothered walking up and down the stairs, but I don't think it gets much use around here. It got a lot of use when Mike was over here. but not since. Mum and Dad, this is Chungrak, our fantastic housekeeper here.
Jackson, say hello.
Yeah, hello to my parents. This is the guy that just does everything looking after this house and making sure everything runs smoothly. He does a fantastic job. And he lives here as well. So.
Thank you, Jackson.
And a very good cook as well.
Thank you.
Okay, and this is the kitchen. The real interesting thing about this kitchen is there's two of everything, so you feel like you've sort of been transported to. It's like you're in Bizarro World, because all of a sudden everything is a mirror image of each other. And there's two refrigerators and two sinks and two cooktops. There's two ovens. There's two dishwashers, two places for, two basins for washing up. Two of everything, and this of course is because the family that used to live here ate kosher food, so they couldn't mix dairy and meat, approximately. This is our fantastic laundry where my clothes get washed. We just acquired a dryer. There's a lot of cats outside, and Chungrak breeds them, I think. This is our dining room. This is where everybody sits around and has lunch together, courtesy of Chungrak. And of course, at night time, I don't eat here because it would feel just incredibly big and empty. But at lunchtime, it's great because there's a lot of us and we all sit around the table. The whole idea of this place is that it's never sort of going to be 100% finished. There's always something being built or something being renovated or something like that. So it's interesting, it's changing every sort of week by week. We'll go downstairs now, which is where all the offices are. They're like in the basement, and I'll introduce a few of the people that I work with if we're lucky to find them down there, and just show you some of the interesting stuff. Okay? Would you like to meet my parents?
Sure. Well, we promise to keep a good eye on Jason. We're going to keep him safe from any hostile acts of war. It's completely safe here, don't worry.
This is Yapi, of course. Check this out, this is kind of spooky. I think this is basically all the air conditioning and stuff like that. So it's really weird. The air conditioning isn't on at the moment, but normally this thing's sort of making lots of noise. And, yeah, it's strange. Even at night time, it gets a bit spooky again. I'm not that kind of person who gets spooked out, but when I opened this door not knowing what was in here, and that was going full bore. Is the pool room. When the people who built the house said they wanted a pool room, I think the architect got it slightly wrong. It's like a sauna in there. Okay, and this is the bunker, which is actually, as far as I know, a bomb shelter, which has been converted to a movie theatre. Is it just a regular bomb shelter, or is it like a major?
No, it's a major.
It's a major, like an atomic bomb shelter. So if there is a Holocaust, we're going to be entertained. So you can watch all the usual crap programs on there, but it's bigger. This is kind of where all offices are, and we've got a printer and things like that. Not too many people around at the moment. This is a Nat, the chief trainer here.
Oh,
And
hello.
this is my parents
Oh, hi.
in Australia.
Hi.
What a Nat does here is she actually teaches the computer program that we develop to speak, to use language.
I'm developing motherly instinct toward a baby computer.
Yeah. So it's quite interesting. And this is basically where I hang out. And that's sort of the window that you saw me through before when we were. So that was my little alcove where I work. So. And this is the most fantastic machine in the whole building. It's what keeps me alive.
Where are the crumbles?
I was hoping to introduce Violet Crumbles, but nobody liked them. Oded the clown, who we saw in the window before, describes them as dry and tasteless. Now, I know you sent them over, but they just weren't appreciated, huh? Yeah, I can hear them sort of in disbelief at this statement, but it's true. It's just an Australian thing. I'm not even going to try Vegemite. If you can't succeed with Violet Crumbles, what can you do? A discarded Violet Crumble.
Oh, there's the
See?
violet thing.
It's sitting there, unloved, untouched. Nobody to eat it. And this person,
Bad mouth.
It's not a fiasco, Jason. It's like any innovative product. It needs some time to establish.
Marketing.
well, yeah,
Before
that's
marketing.
right. It's had 80 years.
But it has to be a good product. Good marketing is not enough. Just not.
And this is Oded. I'll just introduce him. Oded, this is my
Nice to meet
mum
you.
and dad.
Oh, hi.
And Oded was recently introduced to Australian football. We had a bit of a watch. What do you think of Australian football?
Australian food.
I hate to be negative.
No,
but
just be
it's not a
honest.
sport. Just not a sport. It's the only sport in the world where players are allowed to hit each other without the ball involved, and
Cool.
no one cares. The referee just looks at it and says, "Don't do that." But in a stretcher is a part of the
It's the
game.
heritage. It's the heritage for 200
Of violence? No,
Of
that
course,
are
they're all criminals.
No, I was explaining. The good thing about having such a violent sport is it's the only violent part of our
Right, right.
Yeah.
culture. We don't have
You
wars.
keep them at the field.
Yeah.
They're not in the
It's all on the field, yeah. Alright, family, that's my little movie. I hope it's given you a good impression of what life is like here in Israel. It's not all throwing stones. Okay? Thanks for watching.
I've got a new apartment, baby.